All right, here we're doing a quick review of Batman and Robin Annual for 2024. And the title, or the tagline on the front says Hunters or Hunted, which is it? Yeah, so the issue starts off, or Annual starts off with Batman and Robin. They're going after, I'm assuming these are like C or D level villains. What are they called? Is it like Double Trouble or something? What are they called?
It's
Oh, where was it? They didn't say their names. Like, I don't even knew who these characters were.
Oh, it was right in the beginning.
That was the beginning.
Yeah, Double Dare.
Double Dare. I'm like, I think of Nickelodeon slime.
I think they're E-listers.
E-listers of no consequence. Yeah. So Batman and Robin, yeah, they take care of him easily. But what's funny is that one of them talks about planning a road trip, and so Bruce is like, "Oh, that sounds like a good idea." And so he decides to take Damian, his son, on a road trip to go out to the woods, do a little camping trip.
Your favorite theme.
Oh, so much. Yeah, I've only ever been camping once in my life, so that tells you something right there. But yeah, so, and this camping trip, of course, turns out to be more than just what they bargained for. So they go stop at this gas station, and Damian notices all of these missing posters, and he's like, "This is not good." And they find out that their signals are being jammed, and then they find these different bodies in the forest, and like, boy, this is not good. Basically, a murder forest.
And that didn't happen when you went camping?
It didn't. The biggest thing that happened when I went camping was I ate rattlesnake. That was the biggest thing that I did. That's the most exciting thing. That's actually all that I remember from my camping trip.
Well, no wonder you don't want to go camping again.
It tasted like chicken. It was fine. Rubbery chicken. Anyway, so...
It does not taste like chicken, people. I'm sorry. It doesn't.
Anyway, so the duo find out that they're trapped in a force field, and then we cut to this other character named Roulette, which I've never heard of either. She must be another E-lister villain. So she's set up this game, basically, so they've targeted Bruce Wayne and his son. Of course, they all don't know that they're actually Batman and Robin. And she's offered $10 million. Well, actually, everyone has to give $10 million into the pot, and then whoever kills them gets the pot. So that's the goal for all these would-be murderers here.
But wait, that's only for Bruce.
That's only for Bruce.
Get a little extra.
Yeah. Extra for the kid, right?
For the kid. So these are some pretty special people.
It's super special. So yeah. So then there's this villain Bloodsport, which I've heard of this character before. I've not encountered him in my readings of DC, but I am familiar with the name. He looks just like a knockoff Slade.
Yeah. And he just got back from Earth 3.
Yeah, Earth 3. So meanwhile, Bruce and his son are looking at their equipment, and of course, they got Batarang, 1 katana, 10 smoke bombs, net gun. Anyway, so there's normal things to take with you on a camping trip.
I mean, didn't you take that?
I don't, like I said, I don't remember much, but I don't think I took a samurai sword.
You must have not gone camping with Norn.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. That's true. He does have some of those. So, yeah, so they get prepared, and, they're just basically made themselves bait for all these would-be hunters.
Mm-hmm. I like how they just decided to have s'mores.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was cute. It's his little father-son thing. No big deal.
Yeah.
Being hunted while they're eating s'mores. So most of their traps work, and all the, again, the would-be hunters are getting their traps on. And meanwhile, Bruce and Damian are actually connecting a little bit. They're having a little father-son bonding time, talking about their histories.
Go figure.
So that goes for a little while, and then Bloodsport comes in, does his thing. He thinks he's got him, but oops, no, he doesn't. And then we get a little background on Bloodsport, because no one knows who he is, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so of course, in the end, after a bit of scuffling, Bloodsport's taken care of by Bruce, and then Damian goes in to take care of Roulette. So they're taking care of...
Vegas.
Rolling the dice, and then she rolled, and she got she got snake eyes. Yeah, so of course the dynamic duo are victorious, and next time they're going to bring their gear, all of their gear, because they only brought some of their gear this time. So what do you think, Rachel, of this annual one-off story?
I really liked the storyline for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple little things, but for the most part, I thought it was clever.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a father-son outing that turns into some adventure and bonding. You know, it was comedic.
Yeah.
But I'm not the artwork is not my favorite style, just because it's more rough around the edges, not as much focus on the details, and so that just doesn't appeal to me as much. But I mean, it gets the job done.
Yeah, I think the artist is obviously, this is not the regular, this is annual, so a lot of times annuals will be a separate story, which this is. This is a one-off story. Howard Porter was the artist on this. I'm not familiar with this artist at all, but I understand your thoughts about the art. I was fine with it. I actually appreciate, I think, like I said, it gets the job done. I thought that there's lack of detail, but there's also lots of expressiveness in the line work, and motion, movement, I thought was handled very well.
And as our teenage son said, he felt like it was appropriate because it's Batman.
It's Batman, yeah. So there's lots of darks, lots of blacks, lots of heavy inks, and I think for the storyline, because it almost has not quite. It's too comedic to be horror, but there is kind of a slight horror aspect to it in the sense that, it is almost like a typical horror storyline where you have, unsuspecting group goes into the forest and there's these, something hunting them. Like, that's not unusual, like a horror storyline. So it kind of has that almost that old school
on a
feel
full
to it.
moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Nonetheless, no.
So I think it works in that sense too. They're kind of giving it that vibe. But again, the storyline, don't be fooled. The storyline's very, very, it's a very light. It's a very on point as far as the Batman and Robin vibe that's been going on. It's not like as dark as the other Batman books. It is definitely more lighthearted in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think overall it was a good little side story.
Yeah,
All right.
enjoyable.
Yeah, definitely. So that's Batman and Robin annual for 2024.